Well, good afternoon, good evening, and good morning. We are still qualifying right here with the No Limit Racing Thunder Series. Let me kick my volume down just a little bit. Appreciate everybody out there who always likes to watch what we're doing. And I believe I'm clipping a little bit right there. Let me bring that down. There we are. All right, qualifying is finished. And normally I'd have a grid overview for you, but I decided to run with some different things. Going to see how everybody is going to be gridding in just a second. Here's everybody on pit road right now. Matt Lovett, your pole sitter. Here is the long line of trucks. In. We are live right here from Eldora Speedway. We've got Mason Yost with me, my man, sitting alongside me. We're going to broadcast this together. It's good to see you, my friend.
It's good to see you too. How's your day been?
It's been absolutely wonderful, and now we're going to go dirt track racing with some trucks.
Yeah, this should be a fun one. Pretty wild out there.
Definitely something enjoyable to watch. I'm a big fan of dirt track racing. We have local tracks here and not too far off that we get the opportunity to go and watch. And I do know that these guys are excited to at least get out here and make an attempt at it. All good things, all good things. All right, Matt Lovett, the 8 machine right there. He's going to be your pole sitter, and then Brandon Wallace is going to be starting on the outside in the number 10 machine. Josh Klinger is third. Austin Johnson is going to sit there. Austin Johnson's going to be in fourth on the outside of Josh Klinger. Sorry, I was moving some stuff around there. Brad Young, the number 6 machine, is going to start in fifth. Jake Elrod in the number 14 in sixth. Terrell Murray is going to be right there as well. Here is all the fun little things going on. Hear all of the fireworks for Eldora Speedway there in the background. They always do it every single race. Pace truck is around, and we're going to get things rocking and rolling right here. Terrell Murray, Gregory Turner, Jim Etzel, myself you see there, but I'm the broadcaster, but I'm not racing. I had to load in to see everybody. Robert Parrott and Bradley Dunson there as well. A lot of fun to be had, and of course, and always, ready to get Saturday Night Fever Truck Series racing. These Gander Mountain trucks are absolutely amazing. So a lot of fun. Night maps are on, and we're gonna enjoy ourselves. Pace truck is off. 55 laps is what we have, and they're off. Green flag racing, Eldora Speedway, dirt tracks where the trucks belong. A little bit of fun. Matt Lovett getting a good start out there. Long look at the entire track right there. Everybody's going to be taking their time trying to figure the track out. Matt Lovett, an A-class racer in the dirt series, so a lot of experience there. We've got some mid-experience going on as well. Guy knows how to cruise around the track. No wonder he had the pole. Everybody else is just kind of holding their own in the back. Everybody who is a little less experienced taking the low line around just to complete some laps around here. Get that midline, that high line drift that he is doing. This is one of those tracks that you've got to use the throttle to turn and a little less of the steering wheel to counter turn. There's the number 10, not too far off of him. He's got Josh Klinger right there, competitive driver in the Truck Series, trying to make a pass on the inside of the 10, and does so. They had a long 2-hour practice to try to figure this track out because most of these guys run of just the pavement, and that's where this series has been. Definitely trying to make things stick. Klinger gets a little loose into the inside. 3 cars backing up. Matt Lovett out by quite a distance. Lap 5 complete. The 1 on the inside of the 7. You see, or 17 of Klinger. So Robert Perot, or Perot, I'm going to say Perot is making that pass on the inside. Klinger right there to the edge of the bumper. Little wall tap for him, a little loose for the 1. But we are still at dirt track racing. The 1 up on the wall. There's the 6 right there, and then Bradley Dunson in the 33. He's there as well. Ooh, a little loose for the 6. Klinger up to 3rd. Or up to into 4th. Brad Young down there as well. The 6, the 33 passes the 6 for 5th position as they come around to take another green flag lap. Lap 8 complete. Back up to the leader. The leader is getting close to catching some more lap traffic. Terrell Murray, 2 laps down in the 49 machine. Still out there trying to compete. Caution is out right here as the 8 catches up with a pace truck. And you see how far off he was from Jim Edsel and the 317. 17 seconds, that was what he was looking at. So the 8 coming around to catch back up to the field. Matt Lovett out front. First caution of the day. Short cautions, short track, 55 laps. 10 laps complete so far. I hope everybody out there is having a great night. Saturday evening, the Saturday Night Fever Truck Series. Brought to you always by Signature Esports. My name is Jason. Matt Lovett to finish some dinner. I'm sharing a screen over with him so he can see what's going on. And everybody will be able to, or Matt Lovett out there, Mason Yost broadcasting with me. He's going to be able to see what I see as we see it. Eldora Speedway. Just under a half-mile dirt track. 4 turns out of Rossburg. 74 degrees is the track temperature, but that dirt being churned doesn't make a difference. 994 feet above sea level at location. Dirt oval, that's what we're doing. The weather at the time of the track, 78 degrees is the air temperature. Wind direction, almost 2 miles an hour out of the west. Humidity at 1%. Back to green flag racing once again, though, as dirt tracks are amazing. The 8 all over it. You see everybody hitting that middle line. I think everybody's starting to they're starting to figure out what's going on. The 10 of Brandon Wallace right there behind Matt Lovett. Had to climb through the field a little bit after just a little bit of an issue qualifying, but doing a great job, or an issue on the first initial start, but doing a great job of trying to keep up with the race leader, Matt Lovett. Toyota, Chevy, Toyota. Only 1 Ford on the field, and that's by Brad Young. That's in that 6 machine. Right there is that guy for you. 1.3 second lead for Matt Lovett. You see a little bit of contact. Little dirt rub. That's what that's called. Do like the wonderful views that everybody gets. Up to your race leader, Matt Lovett, right there. Let's take a look at what those truck tires do whenever they go around. Front suspension for you. See the turn in as he feathers the gas. There is the 10 of Brandon Wallace as well. Cockpit view for him. See that turn. See those hands constantly moving. Matt Lovett, number 8. out front. Little contact going on between the 33 and the 1 right there. Caution comes out. And I missed what happened there, but hey, not a big deal. Let's go see if we can find out what happened. Here's the incident as we see it. Here's the 8 of Lovett. I believe it said. So here's all this right here. There's the 10, the 1, and the 33. Check things out. Not sure why the caution came out. Someone must have got turned around. iRacing cautions are on, so an iRacing sees an issue, and we've got to go with it. Here is the 10. Oh, up into the 33. That's where that contact we saw that we made. And then, ooh, not much to do there. Little fender bending. Good fun little ditty going on so far. Bradley Dunson up to second after all of that. He's just ahead of Brandon Wallace trying to work his way through the field. Matt Lovett, Bradley Dunson, Brandon Wallace, Robert Perot, and Josh Klinger, your top 5, 8, 33, 10, 117. Lottery numbers, go and play it. That's your top 5. That's my recommendation. As in, if you want a Powerball number, pick the number 6, as he is in 6. Lights are off on the pace truck. We're going to go back to green flag. Short stints on the caution lamps. Caution lamps do not count. Lap 20 being completed under the green flag wave. 21 underway. The one gets a little bit looser up there, and I say loose, and I mean over loose. I don't mean the rest of it. Bradley Dunson out there. B-class driver, loves dirt track racing. Of course, one of America's finest out there as well with Dink and Flicka Motorsports or Esports. Check his Twitch page out. Got to look him up. There he is right there. One of Alabama's finest. And then, of course, Matt Lovett out front by an Alabama mile. 49 of Terrell Murray just completing lap, staying out everybody's way. Doing a good job of being out there. Everybody's going to take that low line around him. Oh, people get turned around and flag's going to come out. Just back it up from right there. We saw the flip going on. I believe Josh Klinger was right there. Here it is. Oh, the 17 and the 12 get into each other when they were going into the corner right there. So, little side impact damage. And Elrod goes around, it looks like a little bit. Everybody's going to line back up. Pull some dents, get that dent popper out. Third caution of the day. Cautions brought to you by iBog. 3 cautions, 8 laps. The 49 trying to get out and reset. Fastest lap of the race, 19.882. That is done by your race leader back. Everybody coming back around. 55 laps is pretty much what you can do at the current moment. Counting the laps down. Lap 25 being completed under caution. Cautions do count, so I'm going to correct myself there. Up to your race leader. Matt Lovett is out front. Looks like only a mistake will pull Matt Lovett from the lead, so feathering that gas is what he's going to have to do. Lights are off on the pace truck, and we're going to go back to green flag racing right as soon as they get out of the backstretch into turn 3. If you like what you see, remember Saturday Night Fever Truck Series, the Gander Mountain Truck Series, is on every Saturday evening. Signature Esports also has the No Limit Thunder Series, Signature eNASCAR Cup Series getting ready to start this next Thursday with qualifying starting Wednesday, televised, broadcasted on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, all the channels that we are a part of. Wallen dives hard in to the inside. 10 is using that high line along with Matt Lovett and Bradley Dunson in front. Look at those tires get off the wall. They make that turn. That driver's side tire comes off, and they are using those rear tires to turn. Robert Perot and that number 1 machine doing a great job of trying to take the second place position away from the 33. 33 gets under the wall just a little bit right there, and no doubt going to give up some speed to the 1 machine. 1 machine's going to take and use the lower line as Bradley Dunson uses the higher line and kind of bouncing it off the wall to try to get it turned around. Matt Lovett, cleanest truck on there, minus the mud and the dirt. 14 of Jake Elrod and Josh Klinger all right there in the middle of the back pack. 5, 6, and the 7. Trying to make some things happen. The 17 and the 14, 2 Black Horse Auto Transport. Toyota is trying to move their way back up into the field, get back into the top 5. Currently running 7th and 8th. Truck up into the infield. Austin Johnson, the number 12, up high into the wall. Couldn't make it stick right there. Bradley Young, the number 6, working his way back into things as well. Eight machine out front by 2.5 seconds. Over Perot and Dunson, the 1 and the 33, trying to make things work, but you see 2 teammates trying to work together, picking off people. There's the 69, or the 40, yeah, the 69 of Gregory Turner being passed by the 2 teammates. Side by side racing for them as they are trying to get away from the wall. The 14 dives hard down low, gets turned just a little bit loose. Still not a bad position to be in. Going to catch back up to his teammate. Lap 33 being completed under green flag conditions. The 69 of Gregory Turner and Edsel right there in the 317. Making his area code work for him. Good afternoon, good evening, and good morning to everybody out there. I do appreciate just kind of big shout outs out there. Jorgie114, thank you very much for the follow. And then, of course, and always, I want to thank all the Twitch subscribers out there to make things fun for me. Make sure you chat it up in the chat box. That helps everything out. Up to the race leaders we go as you see the 69 of Turner getting into the wall just a little bit. 33 of Bradley Dunson trying to make a pass on the inside of the 1 of Perot. And does so. Night map's coming into effect right there. Shadows trying to glisten. Dunson right there behind the 10 of Wallace. Loses some ground. Falls 4/10 of a second off of the 10 of Wallace. Lap 37 being completed. Eldora, the truck. Race that everybody looks forward to every year. At least in my opinion, dirts are always fun. Rear tire getting off the track, and you see all the hand gestures and the movements. Ooh, the 10 comes out of it just a little bit. Front stretch, lap 38 being completed. 10 gets a little bit more angle on his turn right there. Gets the grip, gets it straightened back out. I did learn in the test session that you've got to make sure that you keep the truck throttle just feathered ever so lightly. Caution comes out real quick. Looks like somebody got into the wall right there. First car off the lead lap. Gregory Turner, the 1 machine, or the 69 machine, 1 lap down. Take a look at what happened there. Lots of incidents at points. That, so let's look at how Gregory Turner was. Gregory Turner was up into the wall right there. Those two were getting into each other. Everything gets a little bit loose. Going around the leaders. The leaders going around them. There is the 69 and the 317. So Edsel was getting passed by Turner. Matt Lovett was passing him right there, and then so we've got Turner and Edsel right there. Hard contact. And I don't see... Oh, that's where it is. I was waiting for it. Long little stretch so those guys get into each other. Just getting loose. And now we're going to go back to live conditions right here. Of course, and always, thank you for watching. Matt Lovett out there leading the race. Has led every lap so far. A-class driver doing wonderful things. The number 1, the number 10, the number 33, and the 12. Second opportunity. Second opportunity for everybody out there. And condolences, because I just heard about this just now. Regis Philbin passed away, so condolences to his family. One of America's best TV voices and hosts out there, in my personal opinion, Regis Philbin. Yeah, I do think that it's because of some other stuff. I'm not sure what's going on there. Let's see what's happening. Might be because of that right there. Screen sharing sometimes doesn't work, sometimes it does. Matt Lovett out front. Perot doing a great job of trying to hold second place. The 10 and the 33 back there battling for third and fourth. Hopefully that's a little bit better for you. I'm not sure what's going on. You guys get an opportunity to give me a little feedback. Make sure that you let me know what's going on. Thank you out there, Brian Wirtz. I do appreciate that. And then Maurice Petty, of course. Man, we're losing a lot of good people out there today. Maurice Petty, Richard Petty's brother. NASCAR Hall of Fame driver, of course. Richard Petty losing his brother. That's even more news. That is just a little bit hard to hear. Matt Lovett out there. Robert Perot. Bradley Dunson up to third. And Brandon Wallace falls back to fourth. Josh Klinger up to fifth after battling all the way back. And we will see what is going on. Hopefully everything gets situated and fixed, and hopefully my clipping stops. I do appreciate everybody out there. Normally we are a little bit more on it, and we try to be at least. Lap 49 being completed. Matt Lovett out front by 1.8 seconds over the one of Perot, which is right there. He is working on trying to chase him down, though. I think he's figuring out his line as they come around to it, using that low line to work out as well as possible. Bradley Dunson in third has the 10 to contend with, and Josh Klinger working his way up in that fantastic number 17 Toyota. So we've got Toyota in front, 3 Chevys, a Toyota, and another Chevy. Brad Young back there as well in the 6th car. Lap 50 being completed, 5 to go as we come down to the wire right here at Eldora Speedway. I do know what's going on. Hold on just a second. Probably has everything to do with that right there. Let me know how it is working. Caution comes out right here at the very end of the race. And that's what had happened.
Yo,
What's up, Mason? How are you?
I'm doing good. I've heard it's been a wild one tonight. I'm happy to be back in the action.
Well, you're back just in time. We're gonna have
A grand finale.
yep, we're gonna have a green-white checkered as things come back around right here. Currently out front, Matt Lovett.
I currently
Yep, go for it.
I currently have no eyes on the race.
Well, that is definitely a shame. Let me pull that back up for you. Just having issues with voice. I guess my voice was not working like it normally does, so I'm trying to troubleshoot that all at the same time. Definitely something going on there. So it might be just the microphone might be something. I don't know. We'll have to see. Might have to figure out if it's just the condenser. I'm not sure what's going on there. As we're going to try to get everything worked out for you. Back to it again. Green flag racing one more time.
You had it all good for me previous. Oh, here we go.
And Matt Lovett out there out front. Robert Perot. Bradley Dunson trying to keep third as the 10 of Brandon Wallace takes that outside line or uses it to his advantage. Caution comes back out one more time as we're going to have another attempt at a green-white checkered. So maybe some switcheroo from first to third. Matt Lovett not having that much competition so far as taking that position away, but with a green-white checkered, it might actually work to his advantage. My man, it has been an exciting race. There's been just a few cautions over the course of the course of the race. Right now, lap 57 being completed under yellow. How's your night been? How was dinner?
I had a great dinner actually. I had to eat it super fast so I could get back to this.
And where you were speed eating, that's okay. iRacing is fun and important.
Have you had any dinner yet tonight?
After I am done with this, I'm going to go make some au gratin, some fresh au gratin, eat some of the fajitas that I made last night that I couldn't get to. So that's what I'm going to be doing.
That sounds like a good plan.
Fajitas and au gratin, that's like the best combination in the world.
Yeah, I feel you. I had some. I had my girlfriend's mother's recipe, some black beans and rice with some sausage, so that was killer.
Right on, yeah. Something that fill the belly and make you feel whole again. All right, last attempt at a green-white checker going thus far, so we're going to see what happens as they come around.
You know, I had the second row and third row on the inside here. I'd expect a lot of moves out of those guys. Maybe working together, too.
Well, I know that Klinger and Elrod, they had been working together quite well. You see him all the way back there in 7th and 8th, 5th and 7th. Sorry, back to it again though. As you see, the 8 comes all the way up. Dunson uses that outside line and does a great job. It's the same thing that 10 did to him right there in that last green-white checker. But we're going to come around. We're going to see what happens right here. The 1 diving hard to the inside. First opportunity for a lead change. White flag's going to wave. The 1 had an opportunity there. Look at him drifting around. Dunson doing a good job as well. Ooh, almost gets into the wall. He's going to lose some ground. The 10's going to make it up right there. But up to your leader. He's going to cross the line. And Matt Levitt's going to win right here at Eldora. Look at that. He just drove away. Matt Levitt, A-class driver, of course. Mason, good into the good finish right there, don't you think?
Yes, that was just like a Sunday evening drive for Lovett. All night he was out in the lead, and he just drives at dirt tracks or any track. We had a little battle there for a second, and then Johnson had a really good start. You know, the 1 car, was able to come back and take advantage of his slip-ups, but that was some quality racing at the end.
Well, I like I called it. I think the 1 of Perot was trying his best to put something into him. But it put something to him, especially on that low line. He was the only one that I saw that really made that low line work for him.
A quick tip. This is Matt Levitt's third race at Saturday Night Fever, and I think he is either top three finishes in a row.
Well, I do think that he had. Didn't he have a win? Has he had a win in the series, or is this his first win?
This might be his first win. I know he's been up there and running top two, and I don't know if he just didn't finish strong, but I know at Michigan he should have won. But last week I don't recall. Well,
I don't have the standings up in front of me right now because not that I was unprepared, but we had a little bit of practice run talking with the guys just a little bit ago before we started. So big old Eldora Speedway sign for him right there as he sits on the front stretch. And there's your race winner right there, Matt Lovett. We're going to try to bring him in real quick before we get out of here. This guy always a pleasure to talk to, especially last night. Did a great job. Matt Lovett, my friend, are you out there?
I am, buddy. How are you doing?
Oh, having a great time and watching you drive around this track like you own it.
This has always been a fun track, and I love this place. I haven't run this track in forever, but I didn't forget how to. That's for sure. It was a lot of fun tonight.
Well, you definitely owned it. You had a little bit of pressure on that last green white checker from Robert in that number one machine, and you had some lap traffic to contend with. But pretty much you drove away with it in that Toyota of yours.
Yeah, it was bad fast. Yeah, the green white checker scared me a little bit because I was like, Robert's going to do something here to get around me, and just trying to get into turn one as quick as I possibly could so I could possibly slide up and take that spot. Thankfully, we were able to do it, and we're here today.
Well, absolutely fantastic win for you. Mason Yost, any questions for Mr. Lovett out there?
Congrats on the win, Matt. It seemed like you had a dominating night. Any preparations for Iowa next week? Do you have any thoughts about that?
Practice it and see what we can do. I haven't ran Iowa in a truck in forever, so we'll see how it's going to go. It should be fun. I can't wait.
Sounds good.
All right. Well, Matt Lovett, your race winner right there. Congratulations once again. Mason Yost with me right here doing a fantastic job of jumping back in when it got exciting and heated. Mason, of course, a guy that I welcome to broadcast with me always whenever we have the Saturday Night Fever Truck Series.
Yes, pleasure being here. Thank you.
Absolutely. So Signature Esports is all over the place, signatureesports.com. Make sure you check us out on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, all of those platforms, and give us a like and share. Saturday Night Fever is going to be joining our full-time broadcaster roster very shortly. We had holidays and all kinds of stuff kind of get in the way, but we're going to be back next Saturday, Iowa, and that's going to be exciting. Mason, are you running in Iowa?
I should be running next week.
So tell us about your game plan.
Say that again?
Tell us about your game plan.
So, Iowa, there's two different grooves. Well, there's multiple grooves on the turns. It's a short track. The bottom is the fastest, shortest around the track, obviously, but it wears the tires the most. So most people, we like to drive in the middle lane or the high line. The high line's actually pretty fast. You get the momentum off the corner. For me, I've never been there in a truck, so I don't know how it feels. It's like Matt said, get out there, get some practice in, and figure out which line works best.
We definitely got to figure out the line, and definitely it's always on short tracks with trucks. It usually seems to drive a lot smoother, a lot better for most.
Did you hear me?
Yeah, buddy, I heard you. Yep, you're good. Yeah, you're good. I got you. The short tracks tend to run a little bit faster for trucks, from what I've seen and experienced in iRacing, of course. But the one thing that I see about Iowa is that Iowa uses the midline the most, and that's kind of from my experience. So, I wish you the best of luck as we are looking at some of the incidents that happened during the race when people got turned around and all the fun. We've got some big things happening with us as well, so we're going to be seeing you this week. Once again, we got No Limit Racing coming up. We're going to have the Saturday Night Fever Truck Series next week, new Wheeling Modified Series coming up, the inaugural Clash at the Daytona. We've got for Signature Esports, the Signature eNASCAR Cup Series. We've got that coming up. So lots of racing for lots of drivers, and I believe you're a part of it.
Yep, absolutely. I'll be there Monday and Thursday. Thursday night, the Signature Esports Cup. That's gonna be fun at Daytona. You know, after the pole, if we won,
Absolutely going to be a fantastic time. We will look forward to seeing you there. And we've got live broadcasted qualifying on Wednesday for the Signature Esports or the eNASCAR Cup Series for the Clash at Daytona. So make sure you check that out. The winner of the Clash gets the pole for our first race of the season at Daytona the following Thursday, August 6th. Man, we're going to have some big things coming up, long broadcasts, lots of fun, and I look forward to sitting down with you again.
Yeah, sounds good. Could I plug my sponsors real quick?
Always, every single time. Go for it.
You know, without them, I wouldn't be able to do what I do. I'd like to first off thank iBet AG for all your betting needs, sports gambling. You can text or call 904-955-1516. And then I'd like to thank Oceanside Cleaners, premier cleaning in the Southeast region. They can ship clothes anywhere, and they can keep your house COVID-free. So thank y'all. Thank you.
Mason Yost right there doing a great job, as always. I appreciate you, buddy. This has been Jason and Mason from, we got to come up with a weird name for that. It's kind of cool. Signature Esports. And go to signatureesports.com, find out more information. Signature Esports on Facebook for all of our broadcast schedules. And make sure you hit the like, subscribe, share, all of that stuff out there. Donate on Twitch. Subscribe to our services on Facebook. And keep us in touch. I appreciate everybody out there. Enjoy your evening, and we will see you in 2 days.
We'll see y'all.